Okay, same again, pause this one. This is our December mock, but pause it if you want to have a go at the question yourself. Right, when it says use factor theorem, the biggest thing people do is do division. No, use your factor theorem. So when you use factor theorem and we're saying that this might be a factor, then if I put x as -2, all of this should equal 0. Now we know that, but you have to show it, which means they want you to work out all of the numbers and not just to do what I'm going to do here and say that equals 0. You can't. We don't know. You may make a mistake. So this is 4 times -8. This is 4 times 12, which is -48. This gives you +30 and this gives you 50. So that's -32, -48, +30, +80. Oh no, I'm doing that in my head. +50, so we've got 80 here and 80 there, so that does equal 0. Therefore, final line, x + 2 is a factor of g of x. Sorry. Okay. Oh, shush. Right. So that's A. B. Hence, show that g of x can be written in the form g of x equals 2 plus x plus 2, blah, blah, blah. So we need to now factorise it, basically, so fully factorise it. I know x plus 2 is a factor, so I'm going to do my division. So I'm going to put it up here. I've got 4x cubed minus 12x squared minus 15x plus 50. I've got x plus 2 down here. Okay, I'm going to change my colours. So 4x cubed. To get 4x cubed, I would have had to times it by 4x squared, which means this would have been 4x squared. To get minus 12x squared, I would have to take away from 8, 20, minus 20x squared. And I would have got that by timesing this by minus 20x, which means this would be minus 40x. Is this correct? Yeah, to get minus 40 to 15, I would have to add 25x, which means this would be times 25. Brilliant. So this is 50, so that's all gone. So at the moment I have got x plus 2 times by 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. Now, given you've got your calculators, you'll be able to factorise this, but also noting that it is a repeated root means you know it's got to be something squared. So hopefully you can see, oh, actually that'd be a minus because it's on the plus side, so that's got to be a minus. We've got the minus 25. Good. So that's it, fully factorised in that way. Then use your answer to part B and the sketch above to deduce the factors. So g of x, okay, so g of x is less than or equal to 0. It's equal to 0 there and it's less than there. And that point there must be minus 2, and this point again is 5 over 2. So g of x is less than 0 when x is less than or equal to minus 2 and where x equals 5 over 2. So if you, okay, so then for the next bit, if you stretched it, let me change my pen. So that's an inside stretch, which means your x values would be times by a half. So it equals 0 when x equals minus 1 and when x equals 5 over 4, because I would have times the x values by a half, because you do the opposite. So the scale factor is a half, but it affects the x's.